Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another grocery haul. I'm just popping in here on this video. I'm actually doing my bulk food prepping today and I'm about to record that for you guys, but I went to edit my grocery haul and realized that I accidentally deleted the start of the video. So I'm just popping in to update you on the grocery haul video you're just about to see. So this is the story behind it. If you didn't see last week's grocery haul was actually a main shop. So technically this week was supposed to be a top-up shop, but because of lockdown and then homeschooling starting pretty much this week fully and all of that, I didn't want to have to end up doing, oh, how was it going to work out? That's right, I didn't want to end up having to do a main shop this week in the first week. So it's just how it worked out, and so I decided to actually also do a main shop. For this grocery haul you're about to see was going to be a main shop. So I'm starting my fortnights fresh again, and obviously I have a lot of things already and stuff, so what I'm buying today in this video will probably last a lot longer than the 2 weeks, most of it, so that's really good for me. Plus it just keeps me a little bit more stocked up. So I changed it for that reason. I did post this on the start of the grocery haul that you would have already seen from last week, or that was posted. And the other thing is because of our pays, the week that I did this grocery shop is the week where we have more income coming in every second week, somewhere along the lines. And I'm going to say maybe when we were doing homeschooling last, things got jumbled up just because of the situation. So we ended up doing our main big shop on a week where we didn't have so much money coming in. So this is better for us anyway. So anyway, that's what I'm explaining to you. The following video you're seeing is a main shop, not a top-up shop like it's supposed to be. It's a main shop, and I'm starting my fortnights fresh again. We are in lockdown. I'm in Victoria. I'm not in Melbourne, so we're not stage 4, but we are stage 3. So we are still homeschooling and all of that, and yeah, that's what's happening here. So I just wanted to pop in and say that. Now the other thing is my budget for my main shop is $240. I estimated initially on this in just a click and collect with Coles, $164, so it was much less than $240 for my estimate. However, I went out with the intention of going to Aldi and maybe Woolworths and spending up to that $240, and I ended up going way over, so watch this, because I wanted to get a few things that I couldn't get online at Coles. Things were out, meats were out, it was just a bit of a shambles. So I've got to sort of go around the supermarkets and try to find certain things, meats. Plus I wanted to actually look for some new pantry items like snacks and things like that, just to change it up a bit. So I did go with the intent knowing that I would probably go over my budget, and I did. So anyway, I will leave you guys be. I hope you enjoy this grocery haul. Be sure, if you're a VIP member, I will have a meal plan with me video going up to go with this fortnight. I didn't do one last week because of the change up, but there will be a meal plan with me video on the VIP lounge, hopefully, if not when this video is up, maybe tomorrow, so check in then. And if you want to know what the VIP lounge is, the link is below. But otherwise, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm going back to doing my bulk food prep, so make sure that you check in and see that video too. It should be up in the next few days. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, guys, I am at my second Coles. I went to Aldi, everything. I've just masked up, by the way. I just masked up because I've got to go into the next Coles. But I did get my click and collect from Coles. I had everything apart from this chicken parcel thing that I want. So I'm actually going to go into this Coles. I've driven to another Coles, a bigger Coles, to actually get it because I really, really want it. It's just really simple and easy for me to cook up. It's one of my favorite things, so I desperately want it. So I'm going to go and get that. Aldi was really stocked up. They were so great, apart from some chicken breast. So I haven't got chicken breast. I need to go get that as well. So I'm hoping at this Coles they've actually got that stuff. Otherwise I'll drive to another Aldi on the way home as well, and see how I go there. But I am over my budget. I will let you guys know how much I spent, but I knew I was going to go over budget because I was counting, like adding up in my head when I was in Aldi, and I was grabbing extra things left, right and center, just for the pantry, just
for something different, like some different things to try. So I have gone over and I've done that purposely knowing that I've gone over. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys know, but I'm going to go into this Coles and see how they are for their meats and things, and yeah, see if I can get what I need. Okay, I'm back. Everything's there. It's a massive shop. I have not done a shop this big in quite some time. And considering this week was just going to be my top-up shop, but what you have to think about is today's shop is supposed to cover me for the next 2 weeks now, and probably beyond that as well, to be honest, because there's things I've got where I'm actually going to do some bulk food prepping and things, so it will last longer. And I'm suspecting next week's top-up shop will not be the full $70. It'll be much less than that. I won't have to go and get a lot of stuff at all. So that's the plan. Less time in the shops, more time at home, isolating and doing whatever we have to do. So how much did I spend? I'm just going to tell you straight off. So budget was $240 and I spent $306.62. So quite a lot over, $66 over. It's still in next week's whole top-up budget. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go next week. I know next week I'll have to get milk. I'm sure of that. And maybe, I didn't think about this today, but I don't think I saw them on special anyway, is Isabella's pull-ups for nighttime. So if I have to go and get those, obviously that's, well, just done. If I can get her pull-ups half price, which I usually can, then it'll be just under $20 just for that. So I don't know. So come back next week and see how I go with the top-up shop. But otherwise I'm going to show you guys what I got. I did get treehouse books as well from Coles, and look, how many did I get? 6 of them, and they're all different, which is so good. Joseph was excited because last week when I got 6 or 7 books, 4 of them were the same, and then there were another couple that were the same, and then there was only one odd. So really we only got 3 books last week, so I'm happy about that. So these are here to add to my little collection. I need to have a look. I'm not even sure how many there actually are in the set, but they're great. Look at them. They are, I did have a bit of a look through them properly after last week, and they are, I'm sure that they're actually chapters from the, you know, the Treehouse series, sorry, of the original big books. So anyway, they're a good start, and some of them have like different reading levels, I would say, as well. Like some of them have more writing and smaller writing than others. See that book there? So yeah, if you're interested in them, have a look at them, and you can just sort of adjust to your child's, you know what I mean, reading level with them, which is good, because we've got one book, none of these are, but we've got one book where the writing's quite big, so, you know, be good for your lower year levels. Okay, look at this, absolutely massive today. So I went to 2 Coles, and I actually ended up going to 2 Aldis. I went to a second Aldi after I left the other Coles because I actually realised I forgot coffee, so I went and grabbed some of that. So I think I'll start up this end. You'll notice, because normally if you're a regular watcher, I usually put the milk up here. I have no milk. I did get Johnny's lactose-free milk, but we actually didn't need milk just yet. So we've been going through it a little bit slower than normal. So I didn't buy any, but I'll definitely need some next week. But I did get quite a lot of meat. So my freezer, if you're a VIP member, you would know this, but my freezer is full of some freezer meals and things. So what I didn't have was extra, you know, just chicken breast or mince. I think I bought mince today somewhere. Mince, I had none of that. Sausages I didn't really have. So I did want to get those things, and also I actually ended up getting, well, I got another bag of these, which I'll talk about in a second, but I got a couple of these types of things, which these are my favorite. I'll let you guys know about these. So these are the chicken puff pastry parcels. There's 2 in here. I really love them with rice and salad. Like, oh, they're my favorite. Like, I just love them. They are around $8 or $9 each in Coles. They are. So I got a couple of those, and I think this here, oh, actually, here's another one here. Maybe the, what are they called? Lamb strips as well. So they're the made easy sort of section. Now, that's a whole new range that they've, oh, it's not new. They've had it for a while in Coles they've got. I don't buy a lot of this stuff because usually financially it's not worth it. Like, you're pretty much paying for the convenience of someone else setting it all up and stuff, but you don't get a lot. Like, you couldn't feed a family of 4, for instance, you know what I mean? With most of the stuff they've got, like, this is really only for 2 people, do you know what I mean? It's $8. So you kind of want to pick and choose from that range, but this is good. This would be a serving of 4. I'm planning on cooking these up, putting these into like wraps and things with salad and stuff. So I thought it'd be a nice, quick and easy sort of dinner, something different. We haven't had anything like this for a while, so I did go and buy these. So the lamb strips, these were $12 each. So just those by themselves is $24. So it's any wonder my groceries went over this fortnight, because I did buy a lot more meat than I normally do, because generally I don't need to. I've got my freezer, but obviously due to the current circumstances, I'm stocking up just a little bit. So yeah, $12 each for those, $8 each for those. This is supposed to be beef diced, and it's not. They've just thrown in, I guess they didn't have any. I don't know what happened here. I mean, it was cheap. What's that? $6.46 and $9.57, but I'm not really happy with it, because look at the fat in it. Like, this is not great. You know what I mean? So I was going to use this for a recipe. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this now. And I don't think it was even marked as a different thing on my, like as a substitute. Was it? No, I don't think it was. What's this one? This one costs $10. So yeah, I'm sure this wasn't actually even marked as a substitute on my form. I'll have to have a look at it again, but a bit disappointed with that anyway. So what can you do? The meat's low at the moment, obviously, in that supermarket, so I did get those for a recipe. Sausages, I couldn't get the Coles ones that I normally like, so I got the Aldi ones, which I do like the Aldi ones. If I can't get the Coles ones, the Aldi ones are next on my list. There's 24 in here for $8.99, which is an amazing price. They do taste nicer than the Coles big pack ones, because the Coles big pack ones, they're longer, but they're a completely different sausage to their smaller packs, and I don't particularly like the taste of them. So yeah, this is a better deal. This is a better deal anyway, so I grabbed those. Mince was another thing. So this mince was, what was this, $22, but it's for 2 kilos. So it's around about, well, it is, yeah, it's the same price as what you'd pay in Coles. Coles mince at the moment is $11 a kilo. So they didn't have any mince, Coles, when I did my online order. So I just, yeah, had to grab what I could, and I got this one from Aldi, which is fine. I only needed 1 kilo, but they didn't have 1 kilo lot, so I grabbed the 2. I will just break that down and freeze what I need and cook and all that jazz. The chicken, I call these chicken fingers because I don't know what that says. They're a bit bigger than normal chicken fingers, but the Steggles ones, if you've been watching for a while, I buy these when these are on special, and they were on special this week. Not as cheap as they normally are. Normally, well, unless they've put the price up, which is highly possible, because normally this bag is around $18, $19, and when it's on special, it's around $8.75. Now today, I'm pretty sure it said half price, but it was $10. So I think they've put the price up. So this whole bag would normally be $20, I think, which I'd never pay that much. But when it's half price, I grab them, because on nights when Johnny and I are having something like this, where I don't want to go buy extra ones of these for the kids, because they probably won't eat a lot of this at the moment, I will, you know, put these on and have these with the salad and rice and stuff that I'm doing. So I like to have these stocked in my freezer, so I do grab them when they're on special. Bacon at Aldi, I like shortcut bacon. It's just got obviously no fat on it usually, apart from that small bit. I use it for cooking, we have it for breakfast, that type of thing. So this big pack is a really good deal. It was, I think it was $8.99 for 1 kilo, which is amazing. Much more expensive in the other supermarkets, and yeah, I like this brand here at Aldi. They do good meats, they do. I'm sure they're not Australian, but I buy the bacon usually in that brand, and usually the ham as well, which you guys see me buy often. The ham is a great price. Look at that, 4 packs, so 400 grams for $4.99. It's still a great price, much cheaper buying it this way, and the quality of this meat is much better than your Coles packs and stuff like that. So I do get them, so I like those from Aldi. Bird's Eye vegetables, I grabbed this garden mix. This is $5 for, I think it's a kilo, is it? Yeah, 1 kilo. You guys know I like Bird's Eye vegetables. I know you can buy them cheaper, I know you can buy frozen vegetables cheaper, but the quality and the taste I found is just much better with the Bird's Eye. I just prefer this, so we did grab these. I'm planning on throwing this into, well, the recipe I was going to use this for is what I was going to use it for. So I'll see how this goes. If I can cut it up properly, I'll use this for that recipe. I wanted party pies, and party pies are cheapest. They've gone up everywhere, party pies, but they're still cheapest at Aldi. For a 24 pack, I think it's $5.50. At Coles, for their home brand, it's like $6.50 now. So it's cheaper at Aldi. And I went to get them, but then I saw this 30 pieces here. So you get, what is it? $8 for 18 party pies and 12 sausage rolls. I thought it might be nice just to have a little bit different. So it's a bit of a bigger box, and it was $6.99 for that. So I thought that was great. Pretty much, you know, 50 cents more, but you're getting an extra, 6 pieces in it compared to the Coles one. So I was happy with that, so I grabbed that one. Yogurts, I got lots of the Valia yogurts here. I want to say for Isabella, but actually Joseph had some of the ones I bought last week as well, which surprised me because he had gone off yogurt. So I thought I would get the bigger ones for 2 reasons. One, because Joseph's probably going to have one as well, and 2, because Isabella with the smaller ones, she would have 2 at a time last week. So I thought, you know what, I'll just grab the big ones. I'm better off doing that. So these, the Valius, what did I get? Banana. She loves banana yogurt, loves it. It's probably her favorite. So I got banana, strawberry. I know she'll like. Tropical, she's not had, so we'll see how that goes. But I got 3 of each of those. They're $1.60 each, so I know that they are more expensive than buying the tubs, the Brooklee tubs, but I just thought this is just more convenient, like if we go in a car or something. Plus, Isabella was opening up the yogurts and going around the house everywhere and spilling them, so I just, yeah, going with these for now. Feta I got from Aldi. This is my favourite feta, and it is from Aldi, the Greek style feta, and it's under $3. I think it's like $2.70 for that, so I grabbed one of those. Lactose free milk for Johnny, like I said, it's cheap at Aldi. It's like $1.50 or something, I think. Pumpkin soup, the Campbell's. So I've been buying Heinz, but I've just switched to Campbell's for a few of them for the tomato soup because it's really yummy. It's much nicer than the Heinz one, and I found their pumpkin soup is less spicy than the Heinz, so I grabbed this this week because these were on special as well. They were $1.75 each, so that was a good price. I think they're actually half price, so that was great. And then I got sour cream for $2.07 at Aldi, which that's our favorite to use. We use that for tacos, baked potatoes, just, yeah, any other recipe that we need, we use this one. This is my favorite. And then what did I get? Tzatziki and avocado dip. So I got tzatziki for these lamb strips here that I'm doing like a Greek sort of wrap. I got some of this to go in it or off to the side if we want it. That's $2 from Coles. It's just the Coles brand. And then I got the avocado dip because I thought I was going to buy avocado for myself, and then I thought, you know what, I might just get this because I put it on wraps and on toast and stuff, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll try this instead. I don't know if that will work, but I just thought it was a cheaper option. It was $2, so I did that instead of actually buying an avocado. Chopped spinach, I never buy it like this. I normally buy, you know, the fresh sort of bag, and then I just throw that in the freezer and crush it up as I need to use it. But this is a bit cheaper. I got a lot more. What's this? 250 grams, and it was under $2. I think it was like $1.80 or $1.70. Bird's Eye, again, that was just a coincidence that it was that brand. But oh, look at this, easier to use portions. Oh, that's interesting. So they're in cubes, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if this will work as well for me, for what I do, but because we do put them in eggs and stuff like that. But I grabbed it anyway. It'd be good to have in the freezer. Parmesan shredded cheese. I grabbed this just because I'm really wanting some of this at the moment for like spaghetti bolognese and lasagna and things like that. I am planning on making a lasagna this week, which is, I forgot to say, I got this big bag of tasty cheese. This has come down in price. This is from Coles, and it's much bigger than your normal bag. 700 grams for, I think it's $6.60. Like, so it's come down a little bit in price, which is amazing. So I'm planning on, with my lasagna, mixing a bit of that and a little bit of this as well on top, but I'm going to keep this in the freezer, so then it lasts. I know that if it stays in the fridge I won't use it all in time, so and that bag too, I tend to, because I use it for cooking, I keep it in the freezer as well, so it lasts for ages in there. And they've got the resealable bags, which is really great. But this was $3.99 from Aldi. Lettuce from Coles, $2 cheaper at Aldi. Aldi it's like $1.70, but I just grabbed it for convenience out of Coles today. Water, I did grab some more water. I am looking at doing what some people have suggested about at Bunnings, getting the filter there. It's not going to cost me as much as what our last filter was, people have told me. Because our last filter that we put on the tap cost me a fortune. Every quarter we'd have to pay $100 for some filter change thing. So apparently the Bunnings one is better. But with lockdown at the moment, I can't go and get it. I have to do click and collect and stuff. So I just haven't organised it. So I've just grabbed some more water. And if you don't know, I grabbed the water like this. And I need a filter on the tap because it just doesn't taste nice at the moment. So we have funny water. So anyway, I grabbed one of those, $6 for that. I got this raisin toast. Now, you guys see me buy raisin toast. Normally it's about $1.99 and it's just the sandwich slice, you know, things. I decided to get the cafe style, so I got obviously my thicker. I usually keep this in the freezer and then we can just pull pieces out as we want to toast them. And this is $2.99 because it's the cafe style, but I just thought it was a bit bigger too, gram wise it's bigger. I thought I would give this one a go. I like, this is from Aldi. What is this? Baker's Life is their brand in there for like their breads and stuff. And the bagels, their bagels are the best bagels. They taste better than any of the other supermarkets. I've tried many different brands and these are my favorite. So I grabbed some of these, $1.99 at Aldi. But that Baker's Life, if you're looking for good bread and rolls and Turkish bread and stuff, have a look at this. It's really nice in Aldi and much cheaper than your normal supermarket. Carrots at Aldi were cheap. Well, how many? This is 1 kilo. These were $1.69 each, so cheaper than the other supermarkets. So I grabbed 2 of those. Blueberries weren't actually on my list, but when I was in Aldi, they were cheap. They were like $2.50, I think, or $2.49. So I grabbed a punnet of those. Strawberries actually were cheaper at Aldi, but I didn't realise at the time. They were $2.99 at Aldi. These ones are actually from Coles, down to $3.50, so I grabbed 2 of those. But it would have been cheaper at Aldi if I'd known. Tomatoes, I actually would have bought tomatoes at Coles, but the ones I wanted were out of stock online, so I didn't get them. But I'm happy because these were only $1.99 at Aldi, so I grabbed 2 of those. Apples, I've still got some apples left from last week, so I just grabbed 1 pack, and they were Coles, the kids ones. I get the kids ones because they're small and they're just better for my kids and better for all of us, really. $3.50 for this pack, so for a kilo, which is really cheap compared to the other supermarkets, and even Aldi. It was cheaper than Aldi, so I grabbed those. Kids bananas from Aldi. Let me check the price on these. $2.49 for this bag, which is, what is this, 750 grams. We like these ones because they're just a good size for everyone to have. If we have them in smoothies, we have them by themselves. They're a really good size as opposed to the big ones, so we grabbed those today. Onions I got from, where did I get these from? Aldi, for $1.50 I think for all of these. I did see like one in there that, oh, this one, that looks a bit questionable, but I think if I take the outside off it might be alright. But still, for onions, that was a good price at the moment because they're much more expensive in Coles. Capsicum, let me check the price on these because these were down per, well, they're not down, they were up. At Aldi they were, I've been getting them for around $4.90 a kilo at the other supermarkets, but the other supermarkets are out of them online. Every time I go to order them online, they're out. So I did get them at Aldi, and they were $6 a kilo. For both of these, it was $3 one, and I just use these in my garden salad. I have other capsicum in the freezer frozen for recipes, so they'll be used just for the garden salad. Margarine at Aldi is around $1.59. Grabbed more of that because I'm low. I didn't need full taco kits because I've still got taco mince made in the freezer, but I did need just some extra tortillas. These were on special for, I think, $3 for the pack, so I grabbed one of those. And I needed sauce, so I grabbed, just the Coles brand, and it was $2.50 for that one. Oreos, I got these because these were on special for $1, so I just grabbed them to just throw in the back to top up the cookie jar. So strawberry flavour, which we've not had, and just normal vanilla. Bubble bars, just the big 12-pack here, $3.99. They're from Aldi. They're our favourite. We don't like the Kellogg's ones that you get in the normal supermarket. It's this Hillcrest here, and they've done a lot of the things that I've actually bought today. They are yummy. So anyway, we grabbed those. Try those if you haven't had them. They're just not as sweet and things. They're very nice. So grab those. These are new. I've never had these before, but I thought I'd give these a go. And these were $2, I think $50 or $2.79 at Aldi each. So I got just a plain golden oat one and white chocolate and raspberry. I thought it might be good to give Isabella in the mornings. She's terrible at, she just wants milk. She doesn't like her milk cup. She doesn't want to eat a lot of cereal or toast and stuff like food. We make her, she has some, and then we let her have a milk cup, but, or you know, like a milk in a her special cup or whatever. But I thought maybe getting something like this with oats, maybe it might be a little bit different. I know it's not the healthiest thing, but just to give her something else. Otherwise, she just fills up on yogurts and milk, you know what I mean? So anyway, I grabbed those to try. Dippets, I've been buying the snacks because they've been on special, but I grabbed these this week because the snacks were not cheap for me. So these were $3.99 for 12. These are new, but I did buy, what flavor was it? Oh, it was this flavor I bought during the week just as a treat when I went in just to have a look around. I grabbed one to try and they were delicious and the kids loved them. So these, if you have a look at the back, where is it? Ingredients. All it has is dried apple and dried pear. That's it. No added sugars or anything like that. So we grabbed these ones. What's that? Apple and pear, and then apple and banana. So I grabbed 2 of these because we know we like it. 1 of these just to try. They're $3.99 for a box, and there's 5 in them. So it's on the more expensive side, but they're healthier, obviously, than muesli bars and things that have added sugars and stuff. So anyway, I just grabbed them for something different for our pantry. The Golden Pash that you know we love. On special for I think $1.07 or $1.05 at Coles, so I grabbed 4 of those just to chuck in my pantry. I did get a party bag of Twisties from Aldi for $3. That's the same price everywhere, but my plan is with this is to break them down into small snack bags. It usually works out a lot cheaper, so I'm going to do that this week. Banana bread, we got this last week to try from Coles and it was so nice, and even Joseph would eat it. He's very fussy on like cake type things. He'll usually just have chocolate and that's it, but he actually ate this. He liked this, so I grabbed more of this, and this is I think $4.20 or $4.50 at Coles. Anyway, it's a good one, and right now it's cheaper me buying it like this than me actually buying ingredients and making it because of the prices and stuff, so I did grab that. Bow ties, $1.20. We like spirals, and it's much cheaper to buy spirals at Aldi. It's like I think 80 cents or 70 cents a bag at Aldi, but Isabella's loving bow ties, so I thought I'd grab them again for her this week. $1.20 at Coles. These, what are these? Pitas, souvlaki and pizza, so you can make whatever you want on these, pizza or souvlakis, whatever. I just grabbed them because I thought they'd be good to do those, the lamb souvlaki in there, and I grabbed 2 of them because I thought I could probably freeze if I want as well. I don't know if the kids will like them. They definitely, the kids love tortillas, love them, but hopefully they like this too. Anyway, I grabbed those, 2 of those, and I think they were $3 each. The Maggi meal bases that you guys see me buy quite often now, and I've done bulk food prepping and stuff with these because they're a really cheap option as opposed to actually buying all the individual ingredients like bottles of wine and tomatoes and all that kind of stuff. I got them this week because they're down to $2.70 for 2, so that's a great price. I got cheesy cauliflower because I thought I might do this on broccoli, not on cauliflower, just for something different. And then I got more of the beef goulash. So if you watched my bulk food prepping video, it was a recent one, it was in the last month, I did this with chicken thinking, you know, we eat more chicken, so I thought I would do that, but it didn't taste quite as nice as I think it would if it was beef because of the herbs that are in this. They're specifically for beef. So anyway, I grabbed more of it to do with the beef, which is why I got that other beef, so hopefully that works for this recipe. So I grabbed that. Hedanol, instead of buying Panadol, this is like 69 cents from Aldi. It works the same. It's paracetamol. It's the same stuff, has the same ingredients. So I grabbed 2 boxes of those because we're out. Oh, I got this air freshener. I don't know how much this was from Aldi, but I would assume it's like $2 or something. I got this one because it said here hypoallergenic, is that what it says? Hypoallergenic. So I'm hoping I don't have a reaction to this. I've been having a reaction to our air fresheners and giving me sinus, really bad sinus. So I just grabbed vanilla in this brand to just try and see how it was. I needed more of the antibacterial hand wash. We've been obviously washing our hands a lot more, so we're going through it quite quickly. Plus I'm actually washing the reusable masks in this as well because it's antibacterial, it's just a soap, so I'm using this for that as well. And this is under $3. I think it's around $2.70, and if you're doing the refills it does 4 bottles, so that's really good. Coffee, I love, we drink normal coffee obviously, but I love these Aldi what do you call it, like packet ones. So this is cappuccino. I've had vanilla latte as well. This is probably my favorite, much nicer than your is it Nescafe or Nesquik? no, Nescafe coffee ones. Much nicer. It's not as strong, like try it. If you haven't tried it and you like the other ones, try these. They're delicious. And the cappuccino comes with like a little shaker as well. And I think you can even get like a skinny cappuccino. They've got mochas, they've got hot chocolates, they've got vanilla lattes, I think caramel lattes. Like they've got a huge range and they're all just $3 a box. Try it if you haven't. It's really nice. Lasagna, I wouldn't normally, I think this was $2.50, and I would normally buy just a Coles brand or an Aldi brand one, but they were both out of them. They were out of them online. This is the only one I could get online at Coles, so I grabbed this, which I love this brand pasta anyway, so I'm okay with that. But I could have got cheaper at Aldi, but they were out as well. So anyway, I grabbed that. And then lastly, I got these garlic loaves. So if you watch me regularly, you know I buy just your normal garlic bread sticks, the 2-pack, which is like $1.80 or something, I think. I've just switched to this. This is more expensive, which is why I don't buy it, but I do buy it every now and then, and I know how nice it is. The problem with the actual other ones, the kids are eating more now. So instead of just using one for the night, I really need a little bit more. So I grabbed this one because I will chop it in half and just have half of it per night when we have it, you know, with lasagna or spaghetti bolognese or just some other side dish. This will give me a little bit more, so that's why I grabbed it. So just because of how I cut it up, that's how it works out. So anyway, I grabbed this, and I think this is around $2.60 or $2.69 from Aldi. Really nice. Try it. And yeah, that was the last thing I bought. So I grabbed 2 of those, and I'll pop them in the freezer. So I'll cut them in half, wrap them in foil and pop them in the freezer. So that was today's grocery shop, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, this is my main shop in my fortnight, so next week is supposed to be my top-up shop. I may not spend a lot next week because of today's shop, but come back next week, see what's going on. If you're a VIP member, keep an eye out on the VIP lounge. It may not be up when this video is up, but it'll be up very shortly after this video, just because my time's very restricted at the moment. But it will be up on the VIP lounge, so you can see what my meal plan is for the next fortnight. And I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about my thoughts on how I worked this week as well, because it was a little bit different to normal. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
And I knocked down all of your marbles, but you did not seem to mind.